Hello, everyone. Welcome to another week of Friday Night Modern. We got some fun matches to do today, some fun commentary.
I'm not sure if Mono Red Prison would normally be considered fun, but
for all you guys that are masochists and sadists out there, we got some a great match to watch.
Does he have a turn 1 blood moon in hand?
This deck was built to beat Jund, though. So on the mic we got me, myself, and I, Hunter Hirschkopf, and we got
Matthew Shaw here.
Matthew Shaw. So a cool, interesting combo. Never before seen combo. I don't know the stranger very well, but it should be all right. All right, so we're getting started right away. Okay, we got. Is this a Mulligan hand? Is it 6 cards?
Yeah,
okay.
multi 6. So this is this taking SSG? How scared are we of Anger of the Gods? I guess it depends on.
Oh, why would you be scared of Anger of the Gods with a Jund deck? Especially if you know you can be able to play around it. No, you definitely take
100%. Okay.
And he's got a pretty bad hand. I don't understand mono red decks. How does this hand play?
It probably just doesn't. I think most of the time this hand does nothing.
For all you guys that play mono red out there, I'm sorry about my bias in advance. I'm not known for my mono red love out there, or especially when he's not even playing snow covered mountains. Like,
how is he not? Oh my!
Like, what? At least get that scrying sheets value. That's like the best reason to build a deck.
It's not even. Well, it's not even playing Scred. I guess you could probably just do that for free.
Yeah, I mean it's probably not hard. You don't have to play Scred. I guess you could play Scred. What else are you playing mountains for? I guess you could play like. I don't know. All right, we got a judge call. It'll be a second. So this Dark Confidant probably gonna run away with the game, I assume.
Well, it's gonna draw at least
unless he has the answer. Yeah.
He has the angered answer.
He does have a couple of good planeswalkers against Jund, which are
most
quite hard to deal with.
I think pretty good against Jund.
He knows the location of these cards.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
As long as it does anything at all, I think it just beats Jund.
Yeah, no, except for like Leon's last hope. And Leon's last hope's still decent.
Well, that is fine. It like draws a creature and then they have to answer it.
Yeah, it's just not like a.
It's not game
by
winning
itself. Yeah.
I'm gonna do that and I'll pass the turn.
Like, there's no real chance of last hope ultimating.
Thank you, Scott.
So you just have to get value out of it.
I don't trust you.
All right, so we got a kebab flip. All right, we got a force in hand already, so we're good on that.
Thoughtseize Tarmogoyf first turn.
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty. So we got. You heard from Matthew. It'll be a maybe early Thoughtseize Tarmogoyf. Pretty easy to get out of the range of that Anger of the Gods he has in his hand. Did not take much effort. Important position.
Sorcerer creature, so it's already a 2/3.
He's a 2/3.
Yeah,
well,
Anger will kill both for now, but we'll see how long that lasts with a
I do not.
a discard spell.
Okay. If you cast Thoughtseize and took a Planeswalker, then it was no longer going to be able to kill Tarmogoyf. So Thoughtseize guarantees the Tarmogoyf lives.
Well, yeah, so as long as he doesn't draw another Anger of the Gods here. But so far he's drawn Mountains, and it's looking pretty good for...
Dude, we are running hot.
Speed lands to catch your spells.
Yeah, and well, even when you... the thing is, Planeswalkers are good when you're ahead, and not so exciting when you're behind.
Yeah.
They still can get hit by creatures.
As a... Chandra's Minus does 4 damage to your creature, right? So you can play that and, like, kill Tarmogoyf.
If he doesn't take it.
You probably take Chandra here.
Koth, not the most defensive Planeswalker.
Koth's kind of...
I will swing for 4 at my opponent's board of much more damage. Although he is at 12 life from all those. Well, you got Dark Confidant revealed a Bloodbraid, so
2, 6, 2. Yeah, okay. Dark Confidant revealed a 2, a 4, and then he thought.
I will say though, this mana has been perfect from the Jund player. He went Blackleaf Cliffs turn 1 into Swamp Forest.
No shots, no fetches.
Everything has been worked out as well as it could have.
He's barely even killed himself.
He's got another Goyf in hand. Jeez. All right, well.
Yeah, this game's pretty over. He can answer.
What could win here? Is there any card in red history that wins?
Not that I know.
Anyone in the chat can think of a card in that spot that could actually make him like have a reasonable spot winning the game.
Block?
Or that mountain is very much so not on, or that cost very much so not on 6. Bridge, kind of.
Those are 3 creatures, right?
You would have 3 cards in hand though? No, I guess you have 2 cards in hand. Okay, yeah, bridge would be interesting in that spot. It would definitely slow down the clock for sure.
I don't know what just happened. He just can't. He just.
Okay, well, anyone who said bridge, you're wrong because there was obviously a Kolaghan on top of the deck.
Every single time. The Koth Mountains are 3 creatures, right?
4 force.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. So now he could just lose to Dark Confidant. I guess he can leave it up to block.
He might just die here
6.
though.
7,
Oh my god, it'd be funny if we were just pooping on
9, 10, 11, 12.
prisoner and then just winning the whole. That he prison wins in the end.
I count 12 damage.
What does he have in his hand? It's a Kolaghan's Command. I assume we're probably going to see a Kolaghan's Command kill my own Bob,
Go for it.
kill Koth.
Do it.
And Koth is also on 4 counters, not 6.
6, 9, 10, 11. Bloated F has
You're right.
some chance of just killing his
So
opponent.
the right play here, I would say, definitely Colgan's Command, my own Dark Confidant.
No, I was dying right here. Bolt.
Okay, well,
Yeah, go.
let's see.
Yeah, bolt.
What's the issue here?
Oh man,
So-
not leaving up the right mana either.
6,
So
8,
scamming use. This is some this
12,
is not a great play.
Yeah. This means that he can just die. Right, like he probably kills the Koth here. And then...
Well, so the good news is, in response to the trigger,
Probably not.
well, in response to the trigger of
I
Dark
mean, he
Confidant,
doesn't-
we can at least
Down tick until 5.
gain up to 2 life
Yeah.
off of Scavenging
Use.
use.
We can get up to 1 life.
Well, then
He
you just,
doesn't. He's
There's only
attacking
one
all
creature
at
in there.
him.
That seems
yeah, so
pretty
you do
wrong.
that, and then I die.
That does not. It seems pretty loose.
Sounds
Okay,
good.
well he doesn't. He's not even gonna look at the top. Okay, well there's probably no 5 drops anyways. So that's game 1 to Alan. That was kind of messy.
If Eric had any damage in hand, then he could have tried to
Yeah, Ralph
win off with the Bob, but I didn't actually see any.
No, he didn't have it. He drew the PPTQ in there turn, but I definitely would have liked to have. Even if you didn't want to kill the Koth there, at least leave the Dark Confidant back so you could try to block if he draws
Yeah.
something like to make the plus not relevant. It also turns off Inferno Titan too as a draw.
Isn't Predator Titan a card you think he plays?
I don't know. I don't know what's in these mono red decks, but that's a cool cube. It's a cool cube card in mono red, so I assume it's maybe a card with potential. I mean, if you're playing Koth, you might as well play Inferno Titan. Koth and Inferno Titan is kind of sweet. Like turn 5, play Koth, like -2 Inferno Titan. Have a Koth and an Inferno Titan play.
That produces mana for mountains, right?
I
Yeah.
really wanted to try to
Mono cube constructor.
how that works.
All right, so on the game 2, how do you think they're sideboarded?
What do Gen sideboards generally look like? They have like,
Other cards to replace other good cards.
but they usually have some number of what, Anger of the Gods, and then
They're not. I don't think he's bringing Anger, but maybe
No.
he could. I mean, he does hit P and Kieran.
Yeah.
I would say he's definitely gonna bring in another Colon's Command if he has it in the sideboard. For
yeah, that card's just great.
bridge, and I mean it hits. It does. There's definitely a lot of like weird artifacts that Mono Red Vision could be
Unless I
playing.
have like double
Does John have
summon,
answers to enchantments in general?
which isn't
Like, is this Blood Moon
Well,
going to be a real issue?
I'm sure he's playing some number of
like a
Assassin Trophy.
Assassin Trophy.
Yeah.
have one Sinister Guide in hand.
So
That's how like the rule 4 works.
if he has an extra Assassin Trophy in his sideboard, I'll probably bring that. Maybe an extra Maelstrom Pulse he brings if he has that in the board.
Or not Void, Leyline Sync.
He might have an extra discard spell he might bring in for Blood Moon. Kind of depends on like what he thinks the meta is like. I don't think he'll be bringing in too many like
Lose to thoughts.
anti-hate cards for Mono Red Frozen. There's not really a lot
They're
like,
like, yeah, Leyline has
like combo hate that you can bring in.
1 in
Yeah, I don't know what a hate card would even look like in the matchup.
Okay.
But just basics or something.
Well, there's definitely
Like,
some
if
cool
Jund
stuff
doesn't
you can do that
matter
with hate cards, right? Isn't there a time shifted like black green, like protection from red card and time spiral block? It's like 2/2 protection from red.
Almost certainly. Would that even be that good?
No, not really. But it'd be cool.
Could block a Koth Mountain every turn and then do
I think
nothing else?
technically red, yeah. Still get ghost fired though. You know, I lost a cube game in no, it wasn't cube, a time spiral draft because I didn't realize that I could ghost quarter my opponent's paladin.
Ghost Fire your opponent's a quarter paladin?
No, it was like a paladin deck or whatever. It's like protection from red.
Oh, paladin on deck.
2/2 first strike protection from red. I probably don't remember. There's some kind of protection from red paladin from that block.
Well, there's
And I didn't ghost quarter, so I got blown out by it. And I was like, why? I'm so stupid. Why is the whole the text of ghost fire became relevant?
I've never seen a Ghost Fire get cast in my life.
Oh, that card's sweet.
It seems like it, but 3 is kind of a lot.
It's really
mana.
cool looking too. It's white. It's not like normal red.
Yeah, it's not even like it doesn't even have the devoid coloring. It just looks like a colorless card with a red symbol.
I hope this mono red prison deck is playing ghost fire. That'd be extra spicy.
Would be.
It
It
is
answer
legal in modern.
what did it even before? It answers the Core Firewalker.
What would you like?
Does hit
Is there any
Core
other
Firewalker.
relevant protection in the format?
I mean, there's also the 1/1 pro black and red guy.
The Kithkin?
Yeah, Oriok.
Or, no, not the Kithkin.
Okay, so we have a Gemstone Cavern. Not so good on play.
On turn 1.
A turn 1 Fox. Oh wait, is he on the? What is? Okay, third Catacombs is gonna be the graveyard. I see what's going on. Here. All right, turn 1 discard. What are we taking here?
That seems like a good one.
Yeah, I guess that's not unreasonable.
I mean, it totally depends on the Jund deck's hand, right? Hazard can be a problem if Jund has a really hard time removing Hazard, so.
Yeah, it's possible that you can just never answer the Hazret and Chandra at least dies to creatures.
Yeah, so a nice pickup by Thoughtseize for Alan Guttag.
You can do either way.
It sounds like a Guttag monster. Yeah, that card.
Pick which one.
Sorry, it could be playable in Jun.
Play my mountain.
The frog thing
The frog thing, yeah.
that interacts with lands.
Yep.
What's
So I hope he's playing his namesake card. I'd love to see that as well.
I've never actually seen that in a Jun deck. I feel.
Definitely not.
What does it even do? Like you sacrifice a land during your upkeep. Whenever a land hits your graveyard, you draw a card, and then you can play an additional land, something like that.
Yes, I think it goes exactly the text.
I think it has Death Touch for some reason.
6/6.
Who's Lump? Who
Okay,
is Lump from
so
72?
we got our vanilla 2/2 for now. Pretty good. See how this faces up against. I'm sure we're gonna see a Chandra this turn. Yep. Yeah, no, this seems reasonable. Having a Chandra, like any planeswalker, like doing an effect and then killing something and then not dying the next turn is a pretty good planeswalker. I mean, it's now going to be like eking out value for as long as it can. They'll have total open mana for the next 2 turns.
Yeah, it's just going to draw my card this turn. And
I assume he's going to probably try to land this bridge.
well, he can
I'm not
What?
sure if there's a
land creature
answer
sorcery
and-
enchantment. No, that's not an enchantment.
I'm not-
So goes to 3/4.
Oh, that's real good.
Interesting. Is he going to cast it? Yes, he is. Okay. Well, he's not going to be able to block with it.
3 cards in hand.
So Chandra's going to be not long for this world. There's an extra copy in the hand, so no worries.
Right. Can't do anything right now.
Bridge. Combo or not combo of Hazoret?
Definitely a combo. In what way would it be a non-bow?
Well, you can't attack with it.
Oh, I mean, I'm just thinking of the. Yeah, I guess that's true. I was thinking of the hazard activation.
Yeah, there's
where,
definitely
like, excess lands aren't an issue anymore.
there's a combo with it and a non-bow with it. So
I mean, hazard's sort of just a non-bow with magic cards.
personally,
general.
I'm worried if I here as the mono replacement player to play like my ensnaring bridge because the Thoughtseize did not take it.
Yeah, which means that he probably has an answer.
That's what I would guess. I would guess as the player that he has an answer for this bridge.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't answer, it looks pretty bad here to get hit for 8 on tap, deal with that.
Shouldn't he have gone Chandra plus and then cast bridge?
Yes.
I think I would have preferred that.
Yes, that's a good call. But
yeah,
you
2
know,
mana.
not everyone cares about your opinion. So yeah, in case you know, Chandra is pretty good. It can only cost 2 mana in those situations. Kind of
Yes.
nice.
Chandra's just kind of extremely
So
good.
as expected, he has the answer. This is going to be a big hit. Yeah, big hit for 10.
Yeah, he just spent his entire turn not doing anything. Now he's taking.
Yeah. Well, now he's got the untapped land. Maybe he hits him for 2. I probably would.
Yeah, 1 or 2. I'd have to go.
Oh, dude, he can block a Goyf if he hits him for 2 and attacks the mini guide. Oh wait, now he's taking it. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it would. Yeah, it would trade because you could shock it and then block.
You can't shock for creatures. It's only
Is it just opponents?
players? Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
And it doesn't target. I'm pretty sure Hazoret doesn't even target each opponent.
Just each opponent. Okay, so that's completely wrong.
So I want you to know, very much better that way in EDH, the most relevant.
Which it hits everyone. the most relevant constructed format in the game.
Alright, so we got a fresh Chandra here.
Why did he do that? Though?
Maybe a heads-up play. Maybe he didn't want his Chandra to die last turn.
-4 doesn't do anything.
Yeah, maybe.
Pick her up 2 exiles.
There's some reason to hit it there. All right, so now the Hazoret can block. So we got some blockers for these guys.
Well, if he was concerned about the Chandra dying last turn, then he could have made this play. Like this exact play last turn.
No, he didn't have enough mana for it.
Did he not?
No. This way he plus Chandra.
Yeah, he'd be able to Chandra plus for mana, and then he still has. He would still have at least 4.
He didn't plus for mana though. He plus to do damage. So it's not the exact play. He minus seems your guy. I think it's reasonable to do it this way too.
Yeah,
Although
I hadn't thought about it. This is probably fine too.
I do think you should probably have known that Bridge was going to get killed, so it's kind of silly to rely on it.
Yeah.
Generally,
He sort of just time walked himself.
it is bad to rely on cards that your opponents can't really beat, and they decide not to take them with Thoughtseize.
Yes.
Like that. It's a recipe for them usually having something already for it.
Yeah, that would have been a lot more reasonable if he hadn't seen it with the Thoughtseize already.
All right,
Couldn't believe it,
so are we
but-
activating Rage? Are we getting frisky here? They are 5/6s.
Well, I mean, he's not doing anything else. He can do that while having the bolt up, right? And then he has to.
Yep.
I'm curious why you wouldn't.
Well, Hazoret can block a Rage Marine.
Oh, I
so
forgot
that's the main reason.
I forgot the hazard actually is a creature.
I assume one of these ghosts is going to bite the dust here for double block, and the other one's going to get chunked. So that's the scary part of attacking
You
it
can
here.
go like, if I go like this.
I don't think they're really winning by not attacking though.
Destroy artifacts.
You can bolt a 2/2 to make the Goif not die.
Goif.
Like if he
If I
doesn't
go
block
this,
with
then you
multiple
can destroy
creatures. Yeah, okay.
artifacts with 2.
No, he can't prevent the Goif from dying.
Triple block.
All Goif? That's like a bad play.
Interesting.
Don't do that one.
Now you're just losing more creatures and taking 5 damage.
Yeah. don't take that choice.
Like,
I like the idea of trying to diversify it a bit, but you definitely should, I think, try to kill the Goif while you can though with some
Yeah.
blocks.
I
I would
would like-
recommend it. Okay, he's just letting it through.
not even trading.
Because the way I see it there, you can basically evaluate a token as a Goif in that spot. If you guys know, you can you can easily think of combat math like in double blocking in that kind of situation as just getting a free like trade of like a Thopter for their free Goif. Like it's just a 1-for-1 trade.
Yeah.
So generally in that spot, if you value the Goif more, which I assume he does value the Goif higher than a Thopter.
It's probably safe to say that the Goif is worth more than a 1/1.
Yeah, so it's better to make that option there. All right, so untap. We're in the driver's seat now as mono red though. We got blockers for these Palmer Goifs.
Uptick for.
Uh,
top card.
They're drawing extra cards this shot.
Drawing extra cards. We got 2/2 bears.
You probably cast that.
I'll play him. Sure.
Hazard is really gonna take away this game if he plays it well.
What's this last card? I think, yeah, he's breaking.
Oh man, this is risky. I'm not sure. Okay, he's got.
No,
Okay,
it's fine.
he got stuff. Okay, he's got the land.
The second Mind Stone, yeah, okay, so there's no
Reasonable.
concern of hazard.
We traded a Mind Stone for a Mind Stone.
I didn't play
That's fine.
Upgrades. Yep.
We traded a tap Mind Stone for an untap Mind Stone.
It's like when you got some stock and then you buy some and it goes up and it goes back down, then you sell it and you made the same amount of money. Not a big a deal. You just got the same thing back. You bought it again. So what is Jun looking to do? I assume that he's also looking to not draw like 6 lands in a row.
Yeah, well, the combat math this turn is exactly the same as it was last turn, except that Alan doesn't have the bolt in hand anymore.
Yeah, so these attacks
I don't know, he
are
didn't attack
better,
with this last
I
turn.
think.
I guess.
Well, so now he's
Oh, he
kind of
didn't
pressed
have
the
the
blocking. Yeah, Raging Reed and not kill the Tarmogoyf. Because the way this is now, Tarmogoyf is going to die instead of Raging Reed. It's still better, I think, to probably kill a Tarmogoyf instead of a Raging Reed. I think I would still choose to block a Hazret and Tarmogoyf, like a Hazret and a.
Has a token on Tarmogoyf to kill it.
and just take 4. But
Yep.
it's reasonable.
Hazard can still trade the Raging Reed, or, well,
yeah,
just kill the Raging Reed next turn.
Yeah, so. But he chooses not to, and he's just going to chump twice and take a block Raging Reed out. Still got 2 ghosts. If we were more careful on trading things, we'd have no ghosts in play probably at this point.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful. Yeah, I mean you could trade last 2 turns, you'd be at 6, and
Yeah, there would be 0 ghosts in play. And then,
gotta be careful.
yeah, you'd be at less life, but that's not a huge issue here.
Ooh, we got a cough though.
Mindstone.
So Chandra's looking to alt
Attack
soon.
Mindstone.
What does it alt at?
7.
And what does that do?
Probably wins. Exile the top 7 card in your library, I believe, and then you may cast a. No, that's wrong Chandra. Sorry. Whenever you cast a spell, deal 5 damage to a player or creature.
10 each.
Sorry, guys, wrong Chandra. That's the other 4-mana one that is really, it used to be really cool standard.
What's a Braid doing? In?
I don't know why you have a Braid in this matchup. I would probably take it
It
out.
doesn't answer any artifacts, and it's just like worse than Lightning Bolt. Outside of that.
Yeah, okay. I don't really like it. I'm sure. Maybe he didn't have enough cards to take out. He's already pretty well positioned against John, so
Yeah, I guess so.
interesting. So I guess it doesn't really do much to cast the cough there. It just dies, but it does gain you life, so I probably would do that.
Yeah. That Braid does not kill Goif either. Well, in this spot it does.
So we'll see how this goes here.
Yeah, you can trade that a Braid for a Tarmogoyf actually in this spot, which is pretty nice.
Man, Hazard's a good card.
Well, our goal right now, I think, as on our players, we really would hope to alt the Chandra next turn. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to.
Yeah, if he attacks both the
He blocks
Chandra,
that.
that's not possible.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
All right. So what did Jen draw? I think a red card.
It'll
Right?
look like an Ancient Grudge.
Ancient Grudge. Huh. Yeah, it's maybe a reasonable one up to bring into this matchup.
Yeah.
Hits Bridge. I'm
We
not
saw,
sure.
Yeah, we saw Bridge. We have.
You do see the problem now bringing cards like that. They're very good when when they're good. They're really good, but they can do nothing like in this situation.
Yeah.
No artifacts in play. So how do you think it's attacking here? I assume it's both a Chandra. Seems like a pretty easy attack.
Yeah, I don't think you can let him ultimate, right?
And yeah, Hazard doesn't even kill a Goyf right now by itself. So
No, and it doesn't know about the Braid.
Both Chandra?
can't block yet. No, you can't block, guys.
Oh,
Stop the match.
You're right. For 4 blocks, I
Okay,
guess.
is he fixing it?
Abrade one of them.
Okay.
That's what I was gonna do.
All right, I guess we're
I don't know if they sequenced that correctly, but it's...
Guys, remember that was a Pro Tour losing play. Do you remember that?
happened?
Remember that? Yeah, they literally lost the Pro Tour because they forgot to
Oh,
play a card before Hazard.
yeah, I forgot to, yeah.
And it was the Pro Tour like finals, I think, wasn't it? It was really bad.
It was like the yeah, but like in the top 8, he just lost the match because
Yeah.
he didn't activate his Hazard before declaring attackers.
Be careful. you lose games because of that.
It's really easy to lose games because of that. Post 1 mana, play PK.
Exile the top card.
Still drawing cards. All right.
Maybe.
Well, oh, he's just exiling. Okay. Don't need that
Not
bridge.
casting bridge.
Why is he? I don't believe he's at 5. I think he's at.
Yeah, because he didn't attack face last turn. He attacked Chandra.
All right, so we got a cough. We're going to put on the beach. We might be able to try to kill him this turn.
Really?
Maybe. So.
You can get in for 9. Yeah, he can do 11 damage.
Yeah.
Toth with a mountain, attack with the mountain, and Hazard, and then activate Hazard's ability. It's just lethal.
Yeah, the classic went out of nowhere. I mean, it's not that went out of nowhere. We're doing incidental damage with Sandra and Hazard.
Hazard being in play makes this sort of non-incidental. Hazard's just really scary in general, I think.
You try to get rid of it. You should have known this opponent was going to draw an extra one.
The Hazard?
Yeah. You remember he discarded turn 1.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. I wonder how this game would have gone differently if he discarded Chandra. I'm not saying it was the wrong play. I think it was probably correct to hit.
Yeah, taking Hazard seems right there.
But it's one of those situations that making the wrong play probably could have won you the game.
Yeah. And that's just the nature of the game. It's a card game. It'll happen.
And then you just gotta not get upset about it.
It does feel kind of bad to go back and like watch the match
I was like,
yeah.
and realize that if you were a worse player, you
I'm
would have
sure
won.
if you could probably knows right now. He's probably like, oh, but my opponent drew Hazard after I discarded it. That's awkward.
Yeah.
All right, on to game 3. We saw the power of the big 4 drops, the mono red 4 drop deck.
Do you really want Ichigo? I might actually not want that in right now. You already have like Kolagon's commands.
Yeah, I probably actually wouldn't have it in.
And I think if Bridge is in play, then the game's probably going to go long enough for Kolagon's command to be put into your hand at some point, so you don't really need more
I don't
answers.
think Bridge is really that scary for Gen decks either. You're still grinding out value. It's not like you're really racing them too much. And you have things like your old Planeswalkers that are all good against Bridge.
Maybe Bridge is kind of scary because they have Planeswalkers that you don't want to just let run free forever, but I don't know.
Yeah, so, well, on to game 3. Hopefully, I don't really like that Braid. I wonder if he's going to take it out.
Yeah, with this Assassin's Trophy and Kolagon.
I wonder what else he has in the sideboard that he really needs that. Maybe he has Manga the Gods that he like can't keep in.
Yeah, I think that's probably what it is. We saw Anger the Gods game 1.
I'm not sure.
It didn't do much.
Yeah. I guess a Braid is slightly better than Anger the Gods. Very marginally so.
Probably.
All right, so I think Jun is still favored here a little bit. I'm not really a big fan of Modern Prison. I know Modern Prison's kind of built to beat Jun, but I think Jun is just a strong deck with Blood Braid Elf and stuff. It's hard for the Planeswalker decks to not super like Jun has a very good time dealing with Planeswalkers if everything goes well.
Yeah, well, he hasn't had a Blood Moon at any point. I feel like
True Blood Moon is good.
replying to a tap out with a Blood Moon would be a
Alan
huge deal.
Plays around. He didn't play around with that game very well. I don't think he really had it. I think he got slumped turn 1, so.
He had a bunch of basics in place. I'm not sure if he needed answers.
That's true. Okay, so you got 1 Verdant Catacombs, 1 Rage Ravine. Probably a good good enough hand. It's a couple of bolts. Those are awkward. Oh, there's Gemstone Gatherings. I love to see Gemstone
Just like
Gatherings.
Kevin's on the play again.
He's on the draw this time.
Eric won the last game, right?
Yeah, so we'll see it's a turn 1 hand. I assume he's going to try to cast. It's got an interesting one. Is that
Have a second land.
No second land. I know there's a mountain on the left side.
Yeah, it's a mountain.
So I assume we're probably. I think it's about as good as it gets, honestly. Probably exile the Spirit Guide. I don't think you really need that.
1, 2, 3. SSG lets you play a turn 2 Planeswalker, doesn't it?
Yeah, you can already play turn 2 Planeswalker. He's got a Mindstone.
Oh, mine's done. Yeah. Okay.
So he's already able to turn 2 Planeswalkers.
Well, that requires him to hit a land.
If everything goes well.
I'm surprised Alan Mulligan that. It looked like there was like bolt, 2 lands.
I think there was 2 bolts though, and it's pretty awkward. It was no discard spells. And bolt is kind of a bad card in this matchup. Maybe. You think it's a good card?
Yeah,
I think it's probably your
worst.
worst card in the deck. I think it's maybe right to keep it in if you don't have enough cards, but it hits Planeswalkers kind of, but they're all 5 loyalty or 4 loyalty, and like all those cards are like Pure and Cure, and it's like make 2 1 1s.
I guess it doesn't actually answer anything cleanly.
No.
The best you can hope for is Chandra
Maybe Gobble
Magus.
Route Master, but we haven't seen any yet, so.
Yeah, that's probably also not like compelling enough.
I feel like my opponent is playing Gemstone Caverns and not playing Master. Just intuition. I guess Gemstone Cavern is kind of a weird card for Valve Master, but usually you won't. You're trying to play like 4 drops from that kind of card, like Milestone.
I don't know, Tournament Oracle Master still seems really powerful.
Yeah, definitely. We got 4 lands and
4 lands,
2
Tarmogoyfs.
Tarmogoyfs looking like some O1s right now.
Are there no fetches even? There's a Bloodstainmire.
Yeah, there's a fetch.
I guess the squares, which isn't really better. Really? Not?
Yeah, he's trying to leave against Bloodmoon.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Alright, well, I don't know. Sometimes in these kind of hands, I'm not sure if I play around with Bloodmoon that much, because if I don't have the Forest in my hand, and he plays turn 2 Bloodmoon, like, I'm probably going to lose anyways, so I'd rather see it as tap land, but...
well, it doesn't do that much with Synchronizing, right? He can play tap land on turn 3, because his
well,
plan
it'd
is
be
just
nice to have the
Scorch
treetop village on turn 1, I think, in that spot. Because it lets you, like, if you want to attack Planeswalker on turn 3.
I guess that's true.
Like Goyf Planeswalker. So there is definitely some merit to having a treetop play in play already.
Yeah.
And all his other lands are coming to play on top land, so if you just up there see there's no treetop, it's a little awkward now.
Yeah, this got significantly worse.
So generally, I think people, it's easy to think like play around Bloodmoon, but in that spot, I think I actually would have not played around the turn 1 Bloodmoon.
I mean, you play around it in the same way if you play a village on 1, right?
No, because if you go turn 1, you can't get to the fetch.
Oh, you get 0.
It's
yeah,
definitely
okay.
a chance to go turn 1 if he has a saving spirit guy in Bloodmoon.
That's true.
So there is some upside to getting to play the fetch turn 1. So I understand the argument a bit.
Yeah, I think I still would have preferred.
All right, I think we're gonna Chandra kill this Gork probably, and be happy.
Yeah, and then not having the village in play means that you can't kill it on the bet. You can't kill it back.
Yep. So be careful. Or deciding. We could also just play a Cough. I mean, I feel like Cough is kind of risky if he draws like a Thoughtseize or something, and then all of a
There's
sudden.
second Cough? He exiled a Cough. Did he draw another one?
Oh, he's abrading
Is he
it?
really? Really?
All right, that does work. That is a.
Yes, any color.
1 mana, any color.
It was currently a 1/2,
yeah,
then became a
the Planeswalker's
2/3,
exiled?
and it died.
Yep.
Cough was exiled. So.
I still might have preferred playing Chandra. I guess you can
I think I would
play
prefer
Chandra and
playing
kill it
Chandra.
this turn.
I would prefer Chandra killing, that way you can have like more mana next turn, because you're really stuck on mana here. Yeah, I guess he does have enough mana to
Maybe he just didn't want to use the Simian Spirit Guide.
kill it. Yeah, but it's barely enough. It'll just now before. All right, so we got both of them out. I also would play a Treetop Village there instead of the Raging Ravine, so I could just kill this Chandra. Pretty awkward.
I don't even know. Yeah, he definitely should not have played the Ravine there. I think it's not particularly close.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't need red mana, does he?
Well, no, not right away.
Yeah.
Okay, so we had to play Rattle Master. Okay, so the bolts would have been good, I think, this game, actually, somewhat. Anyways, maybe.
Well, better than the 5th and 6th land.
Yeah. We had some other cards in the hand. I think Stormwrath is good. I hate playing cards like that though. 5 mana 4/4. All right, so let's see what he does here. I assume we're probably gonna play Cough and maybe Rattle Master too. We got the 3rd Goyf, so.
I'm not seeing a Cough. Does he actually have one?
Oh, you're right. He actually had it. I totally forgot. Yeah, he originally had the Cough.
So his hand
Correct.
is, what, Bridge, SSG, Anger?
Yes.
He left Anger then.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know how
That is interesting. So I don't know why he has both a Braid and Anger. I would assume that he has exactly one of those.
Second man.
Yeah.
Instant creature land.
All right, so we got a bridge. That stops him dead in the track, so you've got 2 cards in hand. You can go down to 1. So
Yeah, not even the villagers can attack.
now this looks pretty dang bad for John.
Falsies.
Yeah, we got an active Planeswalker. We got a bridge in play. We got nothing really too relevant in our hand. Thoughtsus is taking away
Yeah,
some irrelevant card.
Not doing anything. Yeah,
This is exactly where Prison wants to be. With
Can-
the old turn 0 Gemstone Caverns.
What
and
sequence?
the
What would the sequence have to look like that lets
Blood
Jim
Braid Elf,
win
Blood
this
Braid
game?
Elf.
Blood Braid Elf.
Blood Braid Elf, kill bridge. Blood Braid Elf, something good.
I guess Blood Braid Elf is a hell of a card.
Yeah, Blood Braid Elf is pretty insane. It's definitely not over. Blood Braid Elf. Any way to kill the bridge, and there's action that we can do.
Yeah, I suppose the bridge is kind of doing a lot of
If
work.
only
here.
we had an Ancient Grudge.
I still
Then we
think
can
bridge
kill
is
2
usually not a
bridges.
huge deal. Like, it protecting
Oh,
Planeswalkers
gosh.
is pretty good.
Okay,
but-
now that might almost wrap things up. Now we're going to have quite the string of draws. Because even Blood Braid Elf does not answer Planeswalkers anymore with this many blockers.
Swing 1/1 at you.
And conveniently, the tokens are pretty tiny, so you can attack for a bridge.
I'm gonna activate
Okay.
Sure.
you.
Block that. Block that. Token
That's all I got.
I don't know why that matters.
Get out of there. I don't know.
Jimson Cameron is legendary.
Maybe bolt for the Goif. Yeah. If he had a bolt for some reason. Like then
Does he have red mana?
he has Semi-Sphere Guide in him. So
Oh, right.
he can go Semi-Sphere Guide, bolt quick. I get it. Heads up play. Heads up play.
He
What's,
can. That's a brutality, right?
you know what I want to say? Isn't Gemstone Caverns? That's a legendary land, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Why can't it only be legendary if it has a counter on it? That'd be so much cooler.
That'd be a really strange text box.
It can't be that hard.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can like have it as part of the pregame action. It becomes legendary.
Yeah, so if you guys don't know this card, Gemstone Caverns, really unique card. It has an effect before the game starts. You can begin the game with if you're on the draw, and it has an open in your hand. You can put it into play right away on turn 0, not counting a giant drop, and you just exile 1 card in your hand to do that. And instead of tapping for colorless, then it taps for any color mana. So that's why we had a turn 2 Mind Stone pretty easily this game. Pretty cool stuff.
You can't produce colorless mana with it if you have a luck counter.
Oh, that was before colorless mattered.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm sure if this card was printed today, they probably would have been like,
Just
or colorless. Like
well, it probably would have
colorless.
been 2 separate lines.
Yeah, probably 2 separate lines. But now, it gets strictly worse if you're playing a colorless Eldrazi deck. Now you're like, I want to be able to cast this here on 0.
We wouldn't be playing Gemstone
Like
Cavern,
colorless,
probably.
I don't know. That deck plays some pretty wacky stuff. I bet you that deck, I could see an argument for somewhat, not like a real argument, but probably like it's up there for like a card that's possible to play.
Maybe. It usually produces colorless mana, and when it doesn't, it's
Yeah.
busted.
You're like, it
Yeah,
kind of
because that's
busted.
over.
Like, you can play turn 2 like Reality Smasher, that kind of card.
You can.
I bet you some decks. I bet you some of those actually do play Gemstone Caverns. I think I've seen it before. Kind of funny.
That doesn't
And you
seem
can-
great.
You can
but
exile Eternal Scourge.
value.
So you just gotta think outside the box. Eternal Scourge sees play.
Does it really? I haven't seen it in a lot.
Yeah, the colorless Dodger decks, they play 4 Serum Powders. All right, so
Oh,
Modern
yeah,
Prison
yeah,
1,
those
sorry
decks.
guys, we kind of stopped talking about it, but like, he was kind of crushing, so.
Yeah, I think I prefer Scred to Mono Red Prison by quite a bit.
Oh wow,
Look
we
how
are nice.
terrible this lighting is.
Nice dark. So, guys, these are our faces.
I know how to
We're
turn
happy to see us. We're pretty happy to see you. If you guys want to show some face cams in the chat. We'd love to see the viewers at home.
Oh, until the Hazard.
Do we have a backup match?
I gosh, I hope not. No, I was kidding. I hope we do. I hope we went back up, man. I hope it's just as entertaining as the Monterey Prison.
I
Do
don't
we
know
have more Monterey Prison decks? That's what I want to see.
I don't actually know how to turn on the lights. Where's the switch?
I want to see a Scred Red deck, not Monterey Prison.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I just took
Alright.
out
Wait, how do you do this one?
Chalices aren't great for you. How many assassin trophies are you running, man?
Is that why you were
0 props?
the mom
Isn't
comment?
that kind of like disappointed what's going on? Yeah, there was a going great. Yeah,
It was I don't want to say this.
still correct
What are you talking about?
because it still hits good things.
Oh, well, I don't remember it. I might have seen it.
All right, we're back. So
Basically,
He didn't even get locked out by Bloodmoon. He just got out mid-range by 4 drops.
I don't think Bubble's that good against Junk. It's good, but like you are only cutting off 2 colors, and if late game is bad, and early
Yeah.
game sometimes does stuff, and they have a million answers to it.
I don't know, it makes it a lot harder for them to play like 2 or 3 things in the same turn in the late game, right?
It's
Because
definitely-
they don't have that many basics.
Yeah, I mean, if they don't want to kill it, it's definitely good, but it's also, God, it's people
Overrated.
think of Bloodmoon as though like it's insane against Junk. Like against Junk, like very
Yeah,
insanely
yeah.
good. Against Jun, I mean, it can be good. It's not. It's probably his best card still, I would say, but not by that much.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Hazard's better, honestly, on average. I'd say it's pretty close.
Really? Hazard? Yeah, Hazard's pretty powerful.
Hazard blocks, doesn't die.
Yeah, blocks
Kills.
Karma Boy forever.
Hazard
And then
does
kills
it
you.
all.
Yeah, I mean, it
What a guy.
kills your opponent while also blocking something every turn.
The Blippered Elf, little tiny elf versus a god.
They cost the same mana.
Not very. Yeah,
That's actually wild.
One's less scary.
man of my word. I need a second.
So, okay. So, I guess we don't know if we have a backup match.
Uh,
I don't know. I haven't really seen what
all right, so we're gonna be on for the next round, I think.
they were looking through.
We'll be back. Yes, we.
I think so. There's no giveaway, right? Yeah, there's no giveaway.
We'll be back in don't go look at you guys 10, 15 minutes. See you guys soon.